Justin Rodriguez here for the Section 9 Class A football preview. Where do we start? You know it, Cornwall. The Green Dragons dismantled Section 9 Class A teams last year, rolling to a second straight title. The Green Dragons did graduate a lot of talent, a la 2012. Not a problem, says wide receiver Chris Bauer.
We have a lot of young kids, but they're actually doing very well in practice, and I think we're going to be a pretty good team. We obviously want to try and go undefeated and get the section title back.
So why should we expect Cornwall to be the team to beat again this year? Sure, once again, the Green Dragons have to retool their linebacking core and offensive line. That's never easy. But Cornwall returns plenty of talent, including quarterback Mike White, last year's Varsity845 Player of the Year. Bauer heads an impressive group of wide receiver, which also includes Matt Robinson and Tyler Petty. Monster defensive lineman Moiset Santos returns, and look out for junior Quinn Zito, who moves from safety to linebacker. Meanwhile, Coach Marcus Hughes has talent to fill the other holes. On to Wallkill, and you can never forget about the Panthers. Remember 3 years ago, Wallkill swept 2 games from Cornwall en route to the Class A title. The Panthers will contend. Here's what Wallkill's David Baker said about his team.
We're focused on the first game right now. We're focused on preparing for that. We feel we're going to have a good season. We have a good team. Defense is looking good. We're coming together. We got a young group this year, a lot younger than last year. We lost some guys, but we're coming together well. Absolutely, we can win the title. If we come together, we play as a team, we have each other's backs, I think we can definitely win.
Wallkill graduated the player that made its offense go, gritty running back Josh Villafane. Still, talent remains. Joe Pilateri returns at quarterback, and he has, among others, Sean Palaio. Palaio can make plays out of the backfield and in the slot for the Panthers. Wallkill's defense is always going to make plays. So let's go to Wallkill coach Brian Vegliando for his take on the team.
Obviously, every year we're looking to be very competitive in every game that we step on the field for, looking to compete for Class A, Section 9 championships. But our whole focus this whole camp has been to take that one step at a time, really gear ourselves towards being 1-0 this season and doing everything we can every single day to be as good as we can that day. In every phase of the game, one of our focuses this camp has been special teams, to make sure we're sharp in that phase, not let that negatively affect any outcomes of games like it did for us last year. And then, we want to be sound in everything we do, whether it's offense, defense, or special team.
In the past few years, Class A has been dominated by Cornwall and Wallkill. But expect Roosevelt down from Class AA to compete for the title as well this fall. More on Roosevelt later. As for the rest of the pack, we asked Port Jervis coach Matt Palanis on what it will take to catch the likes of Cornwall and Wallkill.
Well, we got to perform better. We can't let games slip by us. We got to make sure that when we go out there, we play fast and we know what we're doing before we get on the field. I think it still goes through Wallkill and Cornwall without question. They've been the elite for a few years now. Our crew, we got a young crew, but a pretty talented crew, so we're looking forward to giving a little fight for it. Well, last year's, we're building off of a JV team. Last year's JV offensive line was very good. They had a nice season last year. If they can step up and be a good varsity line right now, we're going to be in contention for some. We're going to make some noise. If not, we're going to have a little bit of struggles, but we'll be. We've got a pretty talented group of skill kids here, so anything can happen.
Now it's time for our Class A feature, the Varsity845 conversation with Cornwall quarterback Mike White. White threw for a Section 9 record 500 yards and a 53-0 win over Wallkill in the Class A championship last year. During his run to Player of the Year, White threw for 2,674 yards and 28 touchdowns. Here's my sit-down with Mike.
All right, so Mike, coming off of last season, just tell me, what should we expect from you this season? What improvements have you made?
Just hopefully more great things like last season. I've gotten quicker and I've gotten stronger, so hopefully my arm gets a little better. I can throw the deep ball even farther, and hopefully just another great season like last year all around.
Okay, and you talked about arm strength. I was at a practice earlier this camp. You were impressive. How much stronger has your arm become?
I think it's gotten fairly stronger because we lifted almost every day, me and Chris, at our trainer's house. So it was, I'd say it's gotten pretty strong over the past couple of months.
Okay, and we've talked about this before. You rightfully so have gotten a lot of press, a lot of attention. What's it like knowing that every team is going to be talking about not just Cornwall, but you gunning for you, in some cases talking trash? What's that like for you?
Some people may not like it, but I personally think it's pretty cool that everyone's coming after me, and I just take it as a challenge and strive to do better and beat them. So I think it's pretty cool.
Okay, and you are obviously a pretty mellow person, so how do you kind of, use that to your advantage, block it out, not get annoyed by it?
I mean, I know you've seen what goes on Twitter. I mean, everyone comes at me sometimes, so I just let everything go past me. I don't let anything bother me, and then I just keep working with my team, and we just keep getting better, and then I personally get better as well. So it just everything builds up, and then I do my thing on the field.
Okay, and we did have a social media tip there. Everybody, let's keep it nice on social media, only nice things, to anyone in Section 9 football for that matter. Who do you like watching? Is there any quarterback you grew up watching or now?
Right now, I personally like to watch Tom Brady. I'm not a fan of the Patriots. I actually don't like the Patriots at all, but Tom Brady's just a great quarterback, and you can't say anything bad about him. So, I mean, he's just a great person to look up to, and I like Tom Brady a lot.
Okay, and again, after all of the numbers last year, you have Chris Bauer coming back, you have Robinson and Petty. What are your goals? I don't know if you put numbers. What are your expectations?
I guess to set more records, like beat my own records, and just have a great season with all these guys, and just have fun. This is my last senior year, and just keep getting better every day.
Okay, and then just finally, obviously Cornwall, again, you've retooled. You've lost a lot of starters. That was the same case last year, and you rolled to the Class A title. What should we expect from Cornwall this season?
Hopefully another season like last year. Just like you said, we lose a lot of seniors, but
They also play linebacker. From there, we go Port Jervis and Monticello. Who can make a run at that 4 spot, so don't count them out. And last but not least, Saugerties. Thanks for watching. This is J-Rod signing off for Varsity 845.